the Mighty Marvel Show. I'm Paul, and today, army building. There's new releases. I love new releases, and I love showing you new releases. So we've got army building releases. Yes, we have the Shield Trooper 2-pack. Great. And we have Skrulls. Not one. Not two. Not three. 4 Skrulls. 4 Skrulls. You've got to have a Skrull army. So, let's have a look. Shield Troopers, Skrull army builders. Let's talk army builders. Let's open them up and have a look now. Right, let's start with the Skrulls. Okay, we love these army builder boxes. Very simple colour palette on them. Very smart. Skrull Infiltrator, Agent de Infiltrator. I won't do all the accents, that's just ridiculous. So, good artwork on the box, very good design. Plastic free packaging, very important. I'm very on board with that. So, let's have a look. Now, I've already taken out, I'll show you on the Shield Troopers later on. Inside the box, now the figures were in a paper bag as well, which is actually good. So, it's a very quite durable paper material as well for them to protect them in, so that's fine. I've taken it away because it's quite crunchy paper, and I don't really need it because I don't intend to sell these on. So we have Skrull pistol, Skrull rifle, sorry. Very good. Details reasonable on that, not too bad. No colour on it at all, just a standard one-off colour scheme. Then we have the Skrull himself. Okay. I swapped it over the angry face, the menacing angry face of the Skrull. Bit more on him in a minute. It also comes with, box out of the way, second gun, the Skrull hairdryer gun. They used to refer to it when reading the comics. Nice bit of purple colour on there. There we go. And then you have the equally menacing, more contemplating, thinking, evil, scheming Skrull face. So very good detail on the chin there, on the face, across the forehead. These are very cool. Same with the Skrull here. The heads change very easy. So heads come off very simply to go on. And I've loosened this one up a bit earlier today. So head, he says, very easy. Head back on. There we go. So body, I mean, these are very similar to a lot of characters that we've seen these bodies of out of there. So as you expect, good ab crunch. And the point of the army builders really, I think, is that you can properly smash them around all over the place. So they need to be quite flexible, have a lot of movement. So you've obviously got double knees on the Skrull. So there we go. Get that right back. That's good. Double elbows. Get the hands right up there to obviously hold the gun. So ab crunch we've already looked at. Twist very well. The one small complaint, it is a first world problem though, and it's not a major issue, is that both of the hands are trigger fingers, as you can see there. So they can't do any angry fist shaking or anything along those lines. It's all about the guns. However, they are dark blue, black hands. They're pretty standard. I have more than enough Marvel Legends, as I'm sure a lot of you do, to be able to swap the hands over and have some standard black hands for them as well. So that's not a real issue overall. So I think it's absolutely fine. So they move very well. The feet move very well. The detail is good. It is a very, very simple, very, very classic comic book accurate Skrull costume, which is exactly what I'd be looking for from these characters, and will be exactly what you'd expect from an army builder. And that's why they will be able to keep the prices down, because you've obviously got the cheaper boxes to produce, the cheaper character to produce. Here's one I flipped over earlier with the gun in hand. So the guns sit quite nicely in hand, see on there, so they sit very well inside the hand there. And equally on the second hand, the trigger finger sits very nicely inside as well. So they work really, really well, and they pose great as well. So Skrulls, very happy with the Skrulls. Very, very pleased. One set of army builders down. Let's have a look at those troopers. Shield Trooper time. Okay, so again, great design on the box. Love this 2-pack. The single colour scheme as well is excellent. I won't do the weird accent again with all the different languages on the back because that would be ridiculous. So as you see, one has the clearer face visor and the other one has the red look to it on the images. So open them up. So same thing. They came in paper bag, quite durable paper bags. We're taking them out of because I don't need those ones. Here is Trooper 1. There you go. Trooper 1. It would help if I put him in camera, I guess. So there is Trooper 1 with the silver clear visor. Trooper 2 with that pretty cool red visor on it. Now I've already put into the holster for both these two the detachable pistol. So let's move his hand out of the way. There we go. Detachable pistol. Pretty cool. Sits in there nicely. This one on the tunic doesn't come out, which is a bit of a shame, but to be fair, that looks really quite cool anyway. And obviously you've got the very, very smart shield emblem on the logo. That's the two figures. Now, accessories. Okay, so here is the bag. So you've got a middle dividing section between the two there to put them in. You've got a lot of accessories. We have large automatic weapon for both. This sweet gun here as well is excellent. There's the second one, automatics. I'm not actually a big gun fan, I've got to be honest, so I don't know the names of all the guns. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of characters with guns such as the Punisher, that type of thing, to be honest, but these are shield troopers, so there's clearly reason need to have the guns. So there's the other rifle there. And then we've got, I'm going to tip everything out here. Okay. So you have a head I've just dropped. So one generic head. I can probably use that for a lot of different characters. That, to me, I might make that Mark Spector, to be honest. Moon Knight, that was in my head when I saw that head. Okay, then we've got another head as well, another different mold, very, very good. And then we have a third head, another very, very cool head as well. So we can multitask these characters. Helmets on, helmets off. I just dropped a hand there, so I just picked that up and retrieved that. So we've got the one finger pointing, very, very much needed for military leader. And then we have trigger hands for both sides. There we go. And fists for both sides as well. And I've already put onto the troop commander here. I've gone for the red suit as the troop commander. I've already put on the double-handed on my mark and attack. So I've already put the two-handed one on there. So the costume look itself, really, really cool. Really love it. For an army builder, I think this is great. The belt doesn't move. It's fixed onto the character, but it's fine because it sits nicely on the twist. That works well. So you can get really, really good ab crunch out of that character there, which is really, really good. And back up. Heads move easy as well, and they come off very easy to swap them over. Good motion in the hands, obviously, and the arms with the double elbows. Same with the knees, they bend really well. And then you've got the really, really cool pouch on the leg, which does move. So that's great for when you are doing the posing. That does slide up and down. As I say, we've already shown that the pistol comes out. So you can really get that leg back up, and then the holster doesn't get in the way. So they are really, really super cool. I love the difference in the red and the silver visors on the two characters. Now, obviously, and I wish I had bought 2 packs. I've only bought the 1 pack, so I have one of each, but it would be good to have another pack. I would have maybe, again, if I'm just nitpicking, and it really is just nitpicking to be honest, would have maybe liked a visor head that was one or both of these colours. So you could have had, if you only wanted one of the red head, if you do army build, then you get more of the silver heads. So, but it is a really, really minor point. It really is. So I'm not fussed at all with that. I've got the 2. I'm thinking about it. I should have probably got 4 maybe, and got another pack, and so I may well go back and do that. But really, really pleased with these 2. They obviously work on many levels with many characters. So that's really cool. So these 2 army builder sets, so we've obviously got the shield troopers and we've got the Skrulls. and they do already go with, you have the Hellfire Guards, there is the AIM troopers, and there are the Hydra troopers, and they possibly missed a trick with and you've got the hand ninjas as well. Now you had the red hand ninja, which came with the Spider-Man into Spider-Verse wave, and then you've got the blue hand ninja as an army builder. They are not the best figures, if I'm honest. I've got to say they're not actually great figures, but outside of that, you probably could have had the guardsmen. So I've got 3 guardsmen. Now they came with the modular Iron Man wave, and they are phenomenal figures. I absolutely love them. But maybe they missed a trick by not putting them in with the army builders, because they are actually very basic in what comes with them. And so for the price of those, they probably really should be an army builder. And maybe they'll do that in a future wave and they'll release those as an army builder. So I think we've got a very, very cool set of figures here. The Shield Troopers are excellent. The Skrulls are just brilliant, straight up classic comic, exactly what I was after. There's a no-brainer to get at least 4 of those, so I'm really, really happy with those. So I think we've got 2 great sets of army builders. And that is it for me here today in the Diorama studio. Back to me, Paul, in the studio. Skrulls, Shield Troopers, AIM, Hydra Troopers, so good, really cool. Love the boxes, no plastic. Love the figures, they're epic. Which do I like best? I don't know. I think they're all really cool. I think the Hydra Troopers are really slick and really smart. I think the Skrulls move really well and they've got really cool look to them. And obviously got the 2 heads, which is really good as well. But overall, I've got to say, in terms of exceeding my expectations, I'm going for the Shield Troopers. They're just brilliant. I was looking forward to getting these, but they're so much better than I thought. They're really, really cool. And they make me want to get a load more now, I think. So I'm giving it to the Shield Troopers out of all the ones. But ultimately, army builders are the way forward. The packaging is great. The figures are great. The accessories you get are just about perfectly enough for the price that you're paying. So keep the price down, Hasbro. Keep the army builders coming. Superb. Really looking forward to getting more army builders in futures. That, my friends, is the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Are you getting army builders? Do you have army builders already? If you do, you know what to do. Drop it in the comments. Tell me what you got. Tell me what you think of them. And like, subscribe, do all that normal stuff as well. All right, I'm off to have a great big tear up between all these armies. See you next time, as long as I survive.